deep in the heart of the wild, where the trees whisper ancient secrets and the rivers sing forgotten songs, a legend was born. Not in a village, not in a city, but in the untamed heart of the African jungle. This is the story of Mowgli the man-cub, raised by a creature of the night, a wolf. Can you imagine a human child learning the ways of the wild, not from books, but from the rustle of leaves and the calls of beasts, under the watchful eye of the wise panther, Bagheera, and the carefree, lovable bear, Baloo? Mowgli's life was a symphony of adventure and discovery. He learned to speak the language of the animals, to swing through the canopy with the grace of a monkey, and to understand the delicate balance that held their world together. The jungle wasn't just his home, it was his family. His pack, the Siani wolves, led by the noble Akela, accepted him as one of their own. He was a son of the jungle, a brother to the wolves. But every paradise has its serpent, and in this jungle, that serpent walked on 4 paws and wore stripes of fire. Shere Khan, the great lame tiger, ruled through fear. His roar was a promise of destruction, his presence a dark cloud over the vibrant life of the jungle. Driven by a hunger not just for food, but for power, Shere Khan saw the man-cub not as a child, but as an affront to his reign, a disruption to the law of the claw and fang he sought to enforce. His threat echoed through the clearings. The man-cub is mine. The jungle held its breath. The peace was shattered. The wolf pack, Mowgli's family, stood defiant. Akela's growl was a promise of protection, a vow to defend their own. But Shere Khan was relentless. The hunt began. Suddenly, Mowgli's playground became a battlefield. His life of joyful exploration turned into a series of daring escapes and heart-pounding encounters. He raced through tangled undergrowth, his heart hammering against his ribs. The tiger's roar a thunderous echo behind him. He hid in the hollows of ancient trees, holding his breath as the shadow of the great tiger passed just inches away. But Mowgli was not alone. In these moments of terror, he discovered the true meaning of friendship and loyalty. Bagheera, with his silent, shadowy movements, became his guide through the darkest paths. Baloo, whose goofy exterior hid a heart of immense courage, stood as his unshakable protector. Together, they navigated the dangers, teaching Mowgli the deeper lore of the jungle, the secrets of the wild that went beyond mere survival. He learned how to think like the hunter and the hunted, how to use the jungle's own tricks to his advantage. He learned that courage wasn't about the absence of fear, but about facing it head-on for the sake of those you love. The climax was inevitable. A final confrontation was brewing, one that would decide the fate of the jungle itself. It wasn't about strength alone, it was a battle of wits. Mowgli, using the very human ingenuity that made him an outcast in Shere Khan's eyes, devised a brilliant plan. With his allies by his side, the loyal wolves, the cunning panther, the brave bear, he lured the fearsome tiger into a trap. It was a symphony of coordinated chaos, a dance of danger and strategy, leading Shere Khan into a narrow canyon from which there was no escape. The reign of terror was over. The jungle could breathe again. A cheer rose from the canopy, a howl of victory from the rocks. Mowgli, the boy who was once hunted, was now hailed as a hero. Standing at the edge of the canyon, looking out over the home he had fought for, he finally understood. He was not just man, and not just beast. He was Mowgli, a bridge between two worlds, his heart beating in rhythm with the jungle's own. Victorious and wiser, he embraced his unique identity, and the jungle celebrated a new dawn, an era of harmony and friendship, forever bound by the courage of the man cub. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible adventure through the jungle. If you loved this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales. Let us know in the comments what your favorite part of Mowgli's journey was. We'll see you in the next video. Stay wild.